Well, howdy, nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this. This is another brand new day filled with hope and promise and dreams and me waving my arms around like I just don't care since I talk with my hands. And of course, first off, once again, thank you all, each and every one of you that comes to watch my daily vlogging. Thank you so much. Again, it is greatly appreciated. I vlog so that my brain works. And it is greatly appreciated that there is anyone at all out there that likes to come along with me on my daily journey of exploration. Definitely a thumbs up and thank you so much. Yay. Past that for the Shelton, Washington weather report. And of course, just further talking about the weather. Well, that ties in since the weather report. But here in Shelton, Washington, on Friday it started to snow. Or was it Thursday? I can't remember now. Thursday night, Friday. But it started to get really, really heavy duty. And so it snowed off and on all Saturday. And then it snowed Sunday morning. And then immediately started to rain that afternoon. And so it's raining now. And it's warm. And everything's melting. And slushy. And awful. So I didn't go walkies last night. Because every place that I would have walked would have just been slush unless I stayed on the road. But with the road safer, there would have been more cars, making it less safe. So for the first time in about a year, I did not go walkies last night because it just would have been awful. I would have fallen, it wouldn't have been good. So yeah, didn't go out walkies, and it makes me sad. It makes me sad. I like snow. Snow is nice to look at. Snow is nice to walk in. Snow is nice to play with. Snow is not nice to drive through. Snow is not nice when you have to go places and you can't. So, practically, it's good that the snow is going away. Aesthetically, I am very disappointed that Mother Nature has not said, gosh, I bet there's people out there that would like to look at this. I should let it stay for a while. And instead it's just an inhuman and uncaring set of impartial systems that when they impact create things, and then when the thing is over, then it stops. Thumbs up for that though. Still, there is some rain. There's still some snow out there. It's piled up, but it's been raining. So thumbs up for that. And if you ever get bored, just, you want to make a snowman, but you can't because it's raining. Partial joke, can't even remember where I had come up. I hadn't originally come up with this. I saw it, and so I've been working with it. But it's like, if you get bored, just chug a bottle of cough syrup, head out and make a rain man. So thumbs up for that. Do not chug a bottle of cough syrup. That is a joke. Do not do anything dangerous. I iterate because algorithms do not demonetize me. Do not do anything like that. That was a joke. And because I have just two things on here, because depression, snow, the pressures of everything happening here in the U.S., and if you're curious, if you're not from the United States, with the former president of the United States having fomented open insurrection and rebellion, where it was just sheer luck that the people that he incited to treason and sedition didn't actually murder more people than they did. And of course the Republican Party just says, that's fine, he's great, so goody. But that's it for politics. Because of all this, I haven't been able to think much. I've been suffering and struggling like a lot of people over this past year. I've been doing better than some, worse than others. I have been largely an introvert through most of my life, even when married. So being alone, being by myself, isn't all that terrible. But the pressures and everything going on, that's rough. And especially since my therapist, periodically tells me that, a lot of his clients, what's going on in the U.S. with the the whole QAnon and all that is just really hurting a lot of his clients. So thumbs up. And of course, I mean, 99% of the time, this is exactly what happens. But of course, reading more of it, where one of those right-wing GOP people saying that the Democrats are, evil, satanic, and they prey on children, is once again going to go to prison because one of the main people doing that was one of those that preyed on children. And weirdly, it's always the right that seems to be the ones that prey on children, and accusing the others of doing that. Because projection, you accuse the other side of what you're already doing. So yay. Plus, I thought I'd mention this. There is a condition that people have. It's called thalassophobia. People have phobias of everything. Our DNA is fun. But thalassophobia is not like aquaphobia, just fear of water. It's fear of deep water. Now, a lot of people, well, as they put it here, it's the aquaphobia involves the fear of water itself. Thalassophobia centers on bodies of water that seem vast, dark, deep, and dangerous. A lot of people just on seeing things like the ocean are freaked out by it. They have anxiety attacks just from seeing the ocean. I'm not like that. I like water. Water is okay. I like swimming. I like, doing stuff. Deep water. That is where my thalassophobia comes in. I don't panic seeing it. I don't like being over it. Oh boy, that's not good. I mean, I've been over, when I was in the Air Force, we traveled we took trips to Britain and London. And there you had to take a ferry from Calais. In France, from Calais, France, to the White Cliffs of Dover in Britain. You took a ferry across the channel. That's some pretty deep water, and we went through some pretty heavy-duty storms too. So thumbs up on that. I mean, they seemed heavy-duty to us. They were just rain and wind and waves, but it was heavy-duty for us. I don't like that kind of water. And in fact, if you've ever watched any of my Minecraft videos, I freak out when I'm taking one of my boats over deep water. I'm fine with regular water. In real life, I don't mind. Lakes can bother me. I don't like deep areas. If it's like a deep distance down, then no. That's why I feel just so freaking nervous when I'm playing just Minecraft and going over deep water. No. I know it's safe, but thalassophobia. Still, also, because I like video games, I occasionally like to talk about them, and I talk about them probably more than the other people who don't like video games who care. There is a game series that ended up just dying horribly, but they came out with the first game, Sacred, and it was a kind of 3D with 2D type world stuff, and you ran around with a character in the world and you did stuff. And it was a pretty wild world, but it was a semi-believable one in that you could run through the world and there wasn't just horrible stuff everywhere. There was horrible stuff, but it was a world that seemed at least you could live in. Then comes the game Sacred 2. Now the game Sacred 2 is really hard to run. The only reason I can run it at all is because there are some fan patches for it, because it just does not run under Windows 10. In fact, I had troubles even with like Windows 7 and all that. So it doesn't play well under modern operating systems, even though it's a somewhat modern game. It's like between 2000 and 2012. I think. But this world is crazy, because if you're in a town and you run out of town You don't even have to get out of town before you can just be overwhelmed. You've got like 2 guards at the outside of the town. You leave the town, and it's very well done in 3D. Everything is 3D modeled. But because of the time, the camera sucks. When you pull it all the way back so you can see as much as you can, the camera angle pulls upward and back like this. It doesn't just turn, it pulls up and back so that you can't really see in front of you. You can only see so far. So you pull it in for a close-up view. And the camera, does this. It doesn't go like this, it goes so you can see a little bit more in front of you. Not a lot, just a little. You pull in close on the character, and they really can't see more ahead of them than when you pulled way back. The field of view is roughly the same. No matter what you do, this part of the camera view stays the same while this goes up and down. So it's like, and you just can't see. That part drives me nuts. But it's still fun, except that, as stated, when you take a look on your map and you see all these little red triangles running toward you, you can step out of town. And effectively, like 200 feet down the road is a farm, where there is a farm and there's people and there's stuff happening, but you step out of the town and you immediately have to fight 10 or 15 tiny goblins. And they're tough. I mean, I'm like level 20 or something like that. And I am burning through health potions fast. But you take out those 10 or 12 goblins, and then you need to take out some of the boars. And by the time you're done with the boars, you need to take care of some of the other goblins that have showed up. And when they're done, then you got to take care of some of the wandering skeletons that have showed up and are beating on you. And by the time they're done, you take care of a few more of the goblins. And then it's like, no one would survive. No one would survive. I'm just trying to go visit a farm, and I'm having to burn through like 10 or 15 health potions just to stay alive to get there. So you have the opportunity to really advance as a character because you're just getting experience like crazy. But even that is just insane, because one of the very first quests you can get is to go into this camp and take out a kobold village. Well, I've done that. But, I've gotten there. I'm, like I say, not hugely tough yet, and this is one of the beginning quests. And when you go in, I have to fight off against a troll that I can't even touch him. Can't even hurt him. And it's murdering me. So, yay. Now things scale, and the longer you stay alive, the worse things get. You get a survival bonus the longer you stay alive. The larger your survival bonus, the more experience you get from other characters that you take out, and the more they scale and the tougher they get. So I probably need to die, or maybe even just take this thing on first before it gets too tough and scales to me. So thumbs up on that. Now, of course, they made a third game, and they haven't made any since. Sacred 3 went from being a vast and deep role-playing game to a side-scrolling beat-em-up. That's too bad. Because as crazy as the Sacred 2 world is, I really like it. It's a fun game, and I play it a lot. And they talk about, I watched a video on side quests. It is hard to keep track of the quests in the game. They have a good logbook, and they have a good system on the map. You click your log, and it goes whoosh, and it shows you on the game screen that something has changed. You go to your map, and it shows you where on the map you have to go. And as you're going there, you are picking up quests everywhere you turn around. Your logbook fills up with quests fast. They put a lot of work into this game. And it's too bad that the whole series died so ignominiously. And I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments, my community tab. I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. I'm not reading the comments right now. I'm going to read them afterward. Thumbs up each one I do. Answer as many as my executive dysfunction will allow. So thumbs up on that. If I mispronounce the username, no disrespect is intended. I am an American English speaker, and even though I count American Sign Language on the fingers of this hand with my depression, fibromyalgia, ADHD, and more, I sometimes forget what my own name is. So, we have Mira Tomek, thumbs up and thank you. Pink Wave Gamer, greatly appreciated. Lamarack C, thumbs up. Brennan Fernandez, greatly appreciated. Clinton, Nebraska, thumbs up. Ricky Bettini, thank you very, very much. Good to see you. Shane, thumbs up. Russian Timing, good to see you in the comments, my friend. Guitar Hero Kid 668, thumbs up and thank you. We have Boba Fett, thumbs up. A Lizard, greatly appreciated. Dottie McLaughlin, thumbs up. We have SCRXPPL, thumbs up. And then we have Stony Shorty, thumbs up and thank you. Andreas Oikanamu, I sure hope I'm close, but thank you. Super Q Mod, thumbs up and thank you very much. Siderum, SIDERUM, thumbs up and thank you very, very much. We have The Wusky, greatly appreciated. Pepperoni Stromboli, I like the name, thumbs up. Colin Reisenauer, thumbs up. Shatter Q, good to see you in the comments, thumbs up. Hummus Rules OK, greatly appreciated. 3A3Y, 3UNKA, no idea how to pronounce that, but thank you. V-Tracks, thumbs up and thank you. And last but not least, we have Apollo R6, thumbs up and thank you. Each and every one of you, you get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people, and that is a definite thumbs up. If you could check out my various links down below, I have Twitter, Facebook, Patreon.com. If you could become a Patreon.com patron like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. And if you'd like to help me out financially without sending money through the patronage, I have a PayPal link down below. If you'd like to help me out financially without sending money at all, I have an Amazon wishlist link as well. Things like cat food, hamster bedding, silly things. Salivating like crazy around these things because they don't fit. Silly things, not silly things. If you could check it out, that would be very, very cool. Now, do not feel obligated. I do not feel entitled. And if you cannot donate or you simply do not donate, I take all good wishes and I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest. Thank you very much. And if you could toss me a like, I appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. And of course, if you could hit the subscription bell, the notification bell, on the subscription button, that would be very, very cool as well. Thank you very, very much. A definite thumbs up. Well, hokey smokes. I got this video here. I got a video I need to record, edit, and render. I got phone calls I need to make, so I'm going to be pretty busy today. Thumbs up on that. And of course, the horsehead of encouragement wishes you all to know that though it seems to have a face of surprise and terror, it, like you, was born with the face that it has. So, if you have to go out, please wear a mask. If you don't have to go out, please don't. But wash your hands. Try not to touch your face. And if you do go out, please practice your social distancing. And of course, Black Lives Matter. Please try to be as creative and safe as you can. So you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that is a very good thing. Definitely a thumbs up.